Namaste, everybody. So I'm walking and I was carrying my camera with me, though that was not the intention. It came upon to me. I was, doing this walking meditation and thinking at the same time, observing things and thinking. And then it came to me, this topic. Why are we so easily distracted from the spiritual practice or the sadhana that we are undertaking or trying to undertake? Or why are most people just not interested in spiritual life, in exploring those questions about spirituality, about who am I, where do I come from, why am I here, and stuff like that? And maybe this applies to many of you, maybe this applies to some of you, or maybe to very few of you who are watching this. But it is because some of us want married life, so then we go out and look for our partner in life, man or woman or whatever it is, whichever it is. And then, we're working hard to get that done, to attract the other one in the pursuit of happiness, like the movie by starring Will Smith many years ago. Or then we have children, for those who go into the married life, the grihasta life, and to maintain a family of 3 or 4. If you're making more than your spouse, a lot more, then you have very little time, or much less time to do that sadhana. Not that you can't do it, but you have less time. You're very busy with your family responsibilities, your responsibilities as a husband or as a wife. That's one of the big distractions, because you have to maintain the household, put your kids through school and university and all of that. And then you say to yourself, I'll do more spiritual life, more practice, more sadhana after my obligations to my children are over, and it's just me and my wife, or me and my husband, and we're retired. But then again, that may never come. Who knows what other surprises life has in store for you. For others, is in the pursuit of more studies. We go to college, we go to university, we finish our studies, then we want postgraduate studies. We want an MBA in something, or a doctorate degree. So then we do that, and we get distracted by that. More and more studies, and then we took out those loans, very expensive loans, to pay that off. So there's so many distractions. Or the pursuit of making a lot of money and buying a big house, just in case you don't want to get married and just want to stay single, or you have a girlfriend, your partner, or your boyfriend, but you're not interested in having children, but then you're interested in doing more of getting more luxury, bigger car every 2 or 3 years, a more expensive car, a newer iPhone. So you're involved in all that, and then you got the bills coming in at the end of the month, as always. Whatever road of these you take that I'm talking about, and others that apply. You start your own business, and you have to be at the front of the business in order to make the business work, because you have to manage it. You have to see this and that through, and you're working not 8 hours a day, but 12 hours a day, because it's your own business, and you're not an employee for somebody else's business. So, so where do we have time for the spiritual practice? Then there are people like me that we just decided to reduce the amount of things that take up our free time, and not have a family anymore, because I never did get married. I wanted to get married, but that just didn't happen. So I'm one of those few that people say you're blessed, you're fortunate to be unmarried and no children, no responsibility. So I can do more of that sadhana. So which one are you? What kind of person are you? I would love to hear your comments, read your comments, and other people would like to read them too. Leave them down in the comment section. And what can you do to get out of that let's say, crazy world, so you can have more time for the spiritual practice. You don't have to take the path of renunciation where you become a monk. You don't have to do that. But if you want to take the path of renunciation and you become a monk or a nun in whatever spiritual line or religion you choose to delve into, okay, that's you. But what other ways do you think you can do? What can you do to have more of that sadhana and less of the pangs and strict commitments of the material world? I mean, we still need to work to make money, most of us, unless you decide to become a sadhu in a place like India or Nepal and wander around and expect and waiting for people to give you money or asking people for money so you can eat and buy some clothing and do a lot of spiritual practice. But other than that, most people don't have that opportunity around the world because it's not well seen. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. So many obstacles on our spiritual path when we are awakening or when we're just becoming interested in what is this all about.